back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial slash review. I don't do enough makeup on my channel, so today is the day, guys. So first, let's talk about this packaging. Vanity Planet always does such an amazing job with their packaging. I just love it. On the inside, you're not only going to get a bit of inspiration, which is always good, but you're also going to get details on the features for this particular set. You get 10 different brushes. These brushes are durable and they have a flexible handle for precision, and they make for a natural looking application. In this part of the user guide, it does tell you how to use the particular brushes. It tells you what to use for foundation, what to use for your eye makeup, lip color, skincare products, detail contouring, etc. It does come with a 1-year warranty, which is always awesome. And then you have the peace sign. Stay pretty, go get them. So let's go get them. So we're gonna get right into this. I'm gonna kind of pin my hair back and we're gonna see if we can make some magic. I don't know what look I'm going for today, so we're gonna kind of freestyle it. Hopefully it turns out nice. I really never know what I'm gonna do in regards to my makeup. It just kind of goes based upon my mood. So eyebrows are done. We're gonna do some eye makeup. Okay, so I wasn't really sure which brush I should use first, but I just used the user manual, and it does tell me that brush number 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10 are good for eyeshadow and blending. So I just selected brush number 1, and I'm using my Morphe palette. I like to start any eyeshadow look with this orange color. I think it makes for a really good base. Then I proceed to add this really cool plum type color in the transition area. It doesn't show up that well on camera, but I can actually see it when I look in the mirror. It does actually show up for me. Next, I like to add LA Girl Pro Concealer in color Warm Honey, which is also going to be used for my highlighter. I like to add that on my eyelid, and this brush I'm going to be using, which looks like a toothbrush. After putting on the eyelid, I add my Nye Banana Powder, and then I'm using this Wet n Wild palette, and I'm using the deepest color in the palette. This brush is really good because it is narrow. It was kind of interesting trying to figure out how to hold it to put it on my eyes. I think it's just that I'm not used to using these type brushes, but I think it did do a really good job. Now we're going to get to the face. So I'll be adding my Stay Matte Primer by Rimmel London. I absolutely love this primer. For my foundation, I'll be using Maybelline Fit Me in color 360. I get asked a lot about my foundation, and y'all, this foundation is so inexpensive. It's awesome. I feel like it looks like skin. Now you will see on camera that it does have an orange tone, but it doesn't look like that in real life. I don't know why it's showing up that way. My favorite way to use these brushes is for face makeup application. It was so great for applying my foundation. I loved how soft these brushes were and how it's able to navigate around every part of my face easily. I'm using brush number 6 for application, which made for really even distribution of the foundation onto my face, and it just looks so natural. I could absolutely stop there, but to add to a little more dimension and color to my face, I'm now going to use my MAC concealer, and I'd like to blend that with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in color, oh my god, I spilled some on my shirt. Don't you just hate that, guys? So I'm using color Warm Honey mixed with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in color NC45. That is my combination. I'll use Warm Honey a lot. I really like how it turns out when I use both together. This is looking really interesting, y'all. But stay with us. It's going to look great at the end. So now I'm using brush number 5, I believe, from the particular set. And it was really cool to see how well this was able to blend my highlighter. I think it worked just as well as my beauty blender, which is what I typically use on my fingers. I actually use this one more now because I love how it was able to blend my makeup, and I didn't have to worry about the mess that often happens when I put it on my fingers.
To your heart, you know that love gon' take you away, alright.
To set my makeup, I'm using Nye Banana Powder. I haven't gotten into Sacha Buttercup yet. I've heard so much about her setting powder, but yeah, I'm going to use all of this Nye Banana Powder before I try purchasing any other setting powder. And so now I like to take it along my cheekbones and also above my lip and on my chin. Then I proceed to add concealer along the bridge of my nose as well as on my forehead, and then I follow that up with the Nye Banana Powder. It's so great that this set comes with a variety of different size brushes so that you can work on the narrowest parts of your face. Getting in between my forehead can sometimes be a little interesting, but I like that there are brushes that are that size. Now it's time to contour. So I'm going to be using Anastasia Bevelry Hills Contour Palette in the deepest color. The brush that I'm using to do my cheek contour is brush number 7, and it was very good for contouring that area of my face. About the time it's taken, we've got our whole lives. Now I'm going to proceed to add my blush. I used BH Cosmetics 26 color neutral palette, and I use more of the rosy peach color. Now I'm using brush number 9 to contour out my nose a little more, like I really need it. Like, I have the smallest nose ever, but I like to do that. And I like that this brush is really skinny so that it can actually contour out that area. It was so effective. Why did I do that? I forgot this one still had the dark eyeshadow. Oh God. Yeah, I was so mad that I did that. I couldn't even believe I used the same brush, but it's easy to fix that problem, especially if you just go over it with one of the larger brushes. So that's what I proceeded to do. So now I'm gonna actually highlight, and I use Maybelline palette. It comes with like concealers and a highlighter, and that one is not really potent, but it's good enough for me. I don't like to have like a super pronounced highlight. I think it looks natural, the one that I use, so that's the one I go with. You can't see it much on camera, but it does show up when I take pictures and also in person. And I like to also continue this highlight on the bridge of my nose. Okay, so I did my top line already, and I added my lashes. I'm gonna now add some eyeliner to my bottom lash, and I use Wet n Wild H2O proof. I love this eyeliner. Okay guys, so before anyone says anything, I already know that my lashes are a little interesting. I didn't notice until I got on camera that they were not blending. They weren't really meshing well with my my lashes, my natural lashes. But yeah, I really don't like putting lashes on off camera and just in general because I'm still not very good at it. So I literally wanted to snatch those lashes off of my face when I was watching this video. But bear with me. They are better when I have more time to do them and when I actually am not doing it on camera. So the interesting thing about actually applying liquid liner is that sometimes the liquid can transfer onto your skin under the bottom lash. So I just use one of the skinny brushes to just blend that out. Now I'm adding some pop of color on the inner corners of my eyes. I like to do that, and I'm also adding it on the bridge of my nose. And we are pretty much done. Now I just have to do my lips, and I'm using Bare It All by Wet n Wild. This is one of my favorite lip colors. It's so beautiful. So I'm gonna add that, and then I'm gonna follow that up with Jordana brown lip liner. And remember, everything will be down in the description box. So I'm gonna line my lips, and then I'm gonna add some lip gloss. And I just found the lip gloss at my local beauty supply store. So that's all for this video, guys. I really enjoyed using these brushes. I have been hearing so many good things about oval makeup brushes, and I'm so glad I was able to actually try some. I'm going to be incorporating these brushes in my regular makeup routine quite often. Like, literally, my skin looks so great. I do not actually spray anything on my skin after because I like to wait for my skin to oxidize, because I do have combination oily skin, and throughout the day, maybe like 30 minutes after being outside or just kind of wearing my makeup, it looked really, really good. So that's the end of this video, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I really enjoyed trying out the oval brushes by Vanity Planet. I'm still a novice, so I'm gonna become more savvy at it as I practice, but I really enjoy trying them out. They're very soft. I love the bristles on these particular brushes. They make for a really natural look, and blending was very easy with the brushes. This is what I'm wearing. I do have this tassel sleeve top that I got from Shein. It does have like a V-neck type situation. It is somewhat of an oversized top. It's very, very comfortable. And I decided to put this particular top on today. I think it goes well with my nude makeup. And I love the color. It's really, really pretty. I think it's like a mauve or like a nude color. It's beautiful. I'll leave the details for this shirt along with the makeup brushes down in the description box, along with details on my hair, so that you guys can go and see the previous tutorial that I actually did on this look. Be sure to turn on your alerts if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave your comments and feedback down below. I will also leave a discount code in the description box. I will see you all in my next video.